Oh, that's sick. You know guys, I was about to record the FF14 latest cinematic and Walker, and then you guys sent me a lot of comments about the new Valorant cinematic, and I was like, you know how sometimes you have like two versions of yourself, and one says, oh, you are about to react to, you know, FF14, so do that, and then the other one was like, do I want to take advantage of the algorithm and the views that the video that got released yesterday gets? And after a long and like very deep self-reflection, I said, yeah, let's go with that one. So I'm sorry guys, FF14 reaction is coming up after this one, but I'm super pumped because I love Valorant. Their cinematics are sick and I actually like the game as well. So that's what we're doing today. As always, if you have a super cool suggestion, let me know down in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram for all the cool stuff, and let's fire up YouTube and check out Valorant Duality Cinematic. Now, today's episode is brought to you guys once more by the epic, super awesome, minimalistic and industrial Ritz wallet. If you've been around the channel guys, you know I really love the Ritz wallet. I have 3 super cool versions here that depending on the day or the outfit I will swap with. I really love the forged carbon edition. If you go all blacked out, this is the one to go. This one is actually sick as well, because I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the Damascus steel edition and it's just sick. The way it catches light is insane. Of course, burnt titanium, but they have so many colors to choose from guys, so head over to the Ritz wallet website using my link in the description to check them all out. In terms of the wallet, it can hold up to 12 cards plus room for cash. It has lifetime warranty, which is sick, and if you use my code ChrisConnor or you click on the link in the description, you're gonna get a sick 10% off so you can join the awesome Ritz wallet club with free worldwide shipping. And with that said, let's put this bad boy in full screen and check it out. So full screen, 1, 2, 3, go.
This just in, reports of a disaster in Italy.
Oh, this one was from the first one. Finally, I was like, what was up with that?
Radionite may have been involved.
Kingdom, whose radionite power program accounts for more than 3/4 of the world's energy production, have denied any connection to this disaster.
Anyone with information on the 2 unidentified radiants spotted at the scene is being asked to come forward.
Oh, you're new. Oh, that's cute. That's a cool power slide.
Finally! About time you showed up. We're picking up gunfire. Did you locate the spike? Has it repeated yet?
That's some adventure style. Ooh, but Phoenix. Oh.
Stay close. Weapons ready.
I was born ready.
Of course you were, Phoenix.
This way.
This little guy, I don't know if you guys have played Nier Automata, it reminds me of a little droid that's with you, Pod.
How do we stop it? I'm on it. You'll need a rad core to power the heat sink.
I got this.
Phoenix, sprint!
Always jumping in, boy. Oh, that's sick. It kind of looks like him, actually. Ooh! Oh, it's like a... Oh, that was a sick transition. What is going on, mate? Is he like...
You should see your face.
Yeah, he's the same. Oh, it's like a parallel versions of them, and like the 2 worlds have like split it with like the explosion thing.
It needs to be superheated.
Give it to Phoenix, man, yeah. Nice. Oh, I love the eyes as well, man, when he goes like full on. Come on. Oh, okay, cool. I
I
was
honestly didn't expect that to work.
same.
Really? So, maybe give us a heads up next time?
Where's the humor in that?
Sign secure. We're coming home.
Now, the big man, tell him his answers this time.
What is your problem?
I like your outfit, man. I mean, I love everyone's
How
outfits.
come they look like us? And what do they want our radiant at for?
I'll talk to Brimstone. It's time we filled you in.
It is time you fill me in. Yeah, that is true. Oh, I love the way this comes in now, man. I can't get enough of this, man. This is so sick. Ooh,
Yo, we got problems.
We? You're the one that's.
is that Jet?
You serious? You had it easy, Jet. You're
Yeah.
not bringing whole teams now.
Wait,
right?
are they the duplicants? Yep, they're the duplicants. Woohoo! Sick. Oh, give me the sec. Yeah, I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I called it. Cause I've seen too many things, and I know too many things. Maybe, I don't know. That was super sick. Always Valorant, man, never disappoints from the art style. The way, I just love the outfits. I love the art style. I love what they're doing with it. I love this kind of like fantasy sci-fi spin to it. And this one, cause in the first one we saw like Italy getting like that kind of like weird thing at the end with Phoenix and Jet. And then in the second one that we watched with Yoru, there was like no continuation, so I was like kind of forgot about it. So I'm really happy that we went back into it and they're kind of continuing that storyline because it looks sick AF. And now that they're like how was it called? Okay, first of all, like the cinematic because that was sick. Like this video as well, guys. Duality, yeah. So it's like dual kind of thing. That is sick. I wonder how they're gonna implement it in the game. Super cool, guys. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and let's jump right back to it and kind of like, you know, break it down a bit and see some really cool stuff, because there were some sick transitions that I want to cover, especially like the eye thing and then the Jet coming in and the way she power sliding. Let's go. So straight into the title this time. Glitching out.
This just in. Reports of a disaster in Italy.
Yeah, this is basically really common stuff. You replay kind of like scenes from like the previous cinematic and you put an overlay of news, and if you change the news to like different, you know, countries around the world, you give the notion that, you know, everyone's like on this and it's like super important and everyone's freaking the F out basically. Really easy, basically like just how you make rule of thirds, like how my Chris Connor thing pops up at the beginning of the video. It's the same thing, just, you know, design like a channel thing, put some cool lines going through, like everyone's freaking out and stuff. But how sick does that look? I freaking love this. It kind of reminds me of my God of War Rise of the Sun opening scene with the floating islands. And it's just, I just love the way they did it, man. Sunset's so freaking cool. I love that the thing is on top as well.
Radianite may have been involved.
Of course.
Whose Radianite power program accounts
Yeah,
for
they're
more
just
than
going through it,
3,000
giving us a bit of exposition, giving us the Jet and kind of like Phoenix being wanted and stuff. And then we transition with a bullet to the screen. Yep, that was really cool actually. I don't know if you guys caught this. I love stuff like that. We have the screen and we're like in the screen, but then the bullet goes in and we quickly zoom out from the laptop, and that is a really natural and organic way to transition between the scene instead of just cutting. That is really cool. It's just those little extra things, man, that take it to the next level. So we have our new character now. I love her outfit as well. And I don't know, man, it's just something about like yellow and purple or like pink that just goes really cool together. And I love her little robot as well. As I said during the cinematic, it reminds me of Pod from Nier Automata. What a freaking masterpiece, man. Oh, cool. I love this. This is like in the game, you know how like you play Valorant or like COD and you're like running and then people like shh, you just light up. I love that with the sound design as well. The moment the fire comes, it just like does like super cool split, and like it doesn't really obey the laws of physics, but I love it anyway. It's like ooh, sick. And I love this as well. Like, ooh, I love transportation effects, man. So let's see. here. Let's see how they're gonna bring the ship in. It always fascinates me because there's so many different ways to do it. So there is a bit of warp light, a lot of motion blur, there is a bit of a shockwave, and everything has the same kind of like glow effect of like that bluish hue. And then from motion blur we go back to static, but it's like for a few, 3 frames, and that's it. And then the shockwave kind of dissipates. It's a really cool way to bring in stuff. Sometimes you can really overcomplicate things, but I love seeing those things frame by frame, because you can really see it's like if you make those 5-6 frames spot on, mate, this is gonna work wonders for you. And then it's all about sound design.
About time you showed up.
I wonder what your accent is from.
Picking up gunfire.
So that is the duplicate of Phoenix all along. That is really cool. I love the bullets as well. You guys know this. We have bullet hits are relatively easy. The only thing that can really complicate them is how fast you pan the camera. Here, because they're keeping the camera relatively steady and just has like the tiniest kind of like handheld move, it's literally just like if this was real. Track it, have a bit of a spark hit, just like you see here. Through the spark hit, you make a bullet hole, and you are done, mate. Awesome.
Did you locate the spike? And that would be a yes?
That'll be a yes. I love this scene as well. Like when there is like some form of like hero or main character's entrance and they jump from something and they just have like the power land. I love how Phoenix like, and I love the slow motion here. That scene, man. Love it.
Weapons ready.
I was born ready.
Of course you were. I was born ready as well. Who knows for what?
This way.
I like her, man. I don't know who she is, because we haven't seen like a... Maybe she was in the cinematic with York, because I remember a green one with her powers of like poison and stuff, but I don't remember her name. This one's going in. I mean, just look at this. This is stunning, man. And the amount of color that they're using is just insane, but they're balancing it out so gorgeously. Like you have the green, the emerald green, then you have the teal blues, then you have Phoenix and the world with the sunset. Man, it's just stunning. Love it. It just it gives it such a unique character, and coloring and color grading. It is one of the primary ways to make your footage. Of course, what's in front of the lens plays an insane role. But also, when you combine it with a really cool color grade and a color palette, it just takes it to the next level, and it makes you really distinguish something. For, in this case, a Valorant cinematic, you just know, mate.
Take a look. It's stealing radionite from the environment.
Ooh. So here we go. I really like this. It's really funny because they're keeping the antagonist in this case in silhouette mode, meaning no light is hitting them until the reveal. This, man, he jumps, fire, zoom in the hand. I just love the dynamism. And then it's like, woo, and look at that momentum. And that transition between his hand to the fire to the fireball being in the air. Boom. Oh.
Hands up, come on.
I love how they bring in the sides. We've actually talked about this in the first cinematic. It's literally the exact same thing with Paragon Reloaded sword film. I love it, mate. Really easy. Design the HUD, implement it, put glow effects, and also put an adjustment layer to cast light to anything that this HUD up display would if it was real. I really like that they're having the exact same model. I mean, maybe he has some different like graphics on him, I'm not sure. But they've implemented this really cool RGB split in his entire body just to give us the visual representation that something is really off. And I like the creepiness, and I love this. How you have this weird like, how is it called, guys? My mind is stuck. It's really hard doing these things on the spot, talking for like 20 minutes straight. But basically, this is a very famous trick which you do in real life by zooming in and at the same time, or zooming in or out and at the same time dolling in and out, and it creates that vertigo effect. That is really cool. And then we go, and then it becomes the iris of the real one, and we go over the eyes. How sick is that? Absolutely masterpiece. Then you have them both standing. A very classic shot when it comes to have a duplicate of the same character.
You should see your face.
Boom! Here we go. Damn, she's really like has that thing going for her. That was really cool.
Come on.
That's sick, man.
Here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, how cool is it? Boom! And I like the moment he goes full on. Look, the attention to detail is insane. Look at his eyes. He has like brown, goldish, orange eyes, but the moment he uses his powers, everything just goes like Super Saiyan. Oh, it's sick. It actually reminds me of a very famous effect on the channel and tutorial, which was the Fallen Soldier Fire Hands effect. Now, obviously, this one is on next level, but I'm just saying. Oh, so good, mate. I love how Jane's color as well just becomes a very like imitation, like red, and just like with that riser playing in the background with the soundtrack, and then switching the color to something so like alert. Basically, it really amplifies the build that they're going for it. Oh, that's so cool, man. That would be done with a lot of distortion maps, as well as just bringing in a lot of assets and like lightning effects. That's really cool. I wasn't expecting a bit of a big like, but it looks sick as well.
I honestly didn't expect that to work.
Really? So, maybe give us a heads up next time?
Sick. So they're coming up. A bit of exposition questions, like basically the character of Phoenix gives us the questions that we want to ask, and then the other characters tell us the answers are coming, so stay tuned. Seeing what they did there? Smart. I love the title, and I love this one as well. So basically, it's like a portal thing, and then he goes through. Boom! And we have Jet.
You got a problem. You know you're bringing whole teams now, right?
And then they transition to the dual Earths. Sick. Well done, team. Freaking amazing. Okay, so that was it, guys. Let me know again your thoughts down in the comment section below. Which cinematic is your favorite so far, as well as which is your main character on Valorant. I play Phoenix. I might try to play someone else again. I haven't played for a bit actually. I started the first week that we saw the first cinematic, and I played a bit and I got my ass kicked. So I need to go back to it. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Favorite character, favorite cinematic, what should come next. I am working on the FF14 cinematic, don't worry about that. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, stay awesome and creative.